the top with the team names, the
Okay,
health
right.
bar, everything's gone. Oh, that's bad.
Signed shirt by band Silly. I'll probably have to find one someday. If not, hopefully if we see each other on the land, you guys could win a walk down, a long walk along the beach with me, because Gordon and I do that often.
Oh, can I just trail like a bunch of paces behind so I don't have to be part of that hand holding?
We could do a double date.
Give you an ice cream.
Me and Brandon with
Honestly.
Vincent and Warden. How about that?
Only if they're pina coladas after.
Oh, buddy.
yeah. With little umbrellas in them too.
Obviously. Obviously.
It looks like Dust 2 is the map picked by Mousespaz here. And that will be interesting to see, because they were looking really strong on that CT side map, but, you know, we do know Dust 2 is the map that's known by everybody for the most part, so I'm interested to see how both teams play here on this one.
Yeah, and somebody like Dynamo Gaming, or a team like Dynamo Gaming, I think you might even get oppers on T side. I'm not too sure if McNutty is going to be opping on T side and try to go for pick double doors against Slip, but I think we might expect to see maybe 1 or 2 rounds where we're going to get Dynamo opping on T side. If actually they see that that Mousespaz are going to play 2 at B, because I mean, there's 2 basic strategies you got to gun rounds for the CT side on Dust 2. You got or 2 guys pushing up at long, 1 guy at middle, 2 guys at B, or then 1 guy at B, 1 guy at middle, 1 guy kind of holding towards CT spawn / catwalk, and then 2 guys at long. And the way that you watch catwalk these days is not the same way as you used to watch it in Source or 1.6. Source I'm not too sure, because Source is a bad game anyways, but in 1.6 you actually had 2 guys stacked up on catwalk. But at this time, when you actually have somebody watching towards catwalk, they'll mostly watch it from the elevator of the CT spawn, because you actually see the heads come by, and you can get those shots, and you can even wallbang on the edge of the wall to be able to land those headshots with the M4s before they even see you. And if they see you, they actually bring half their body out from shoulder all the way up, so they're easier targets when they try to commit towards the A site.
I can tell you from experience from both games, you're absolutely right. You typically play 1 or 2 at the catwalk, either doing 1 person at the top of the stairs or doing an aggressive push, or the high-low between the cubby of the stairs and the top of that stair ledge. And then in Source, you'd mostly do the same thing, or you'd put somebody at that box ahead of you on catwalk. But you're right. In Go, very rarely, unless you're trying to do a surprise aggressive push, are you going to put someone at cat. You would put them at the elevator, down on the ramp, somewhere on the dumpsters. You've got a lot of choices over there that are less punishing than what used to be the classic 1.6 positions.
Okay, next round at wrong.
All right, so because it's part of our absolute necessities, Clay, I'm going to ask you with the most serious voice. Do they make strats for this?
Yeah, I think they're going to want to go with the 3-man aggressive push with these knives, try to get 2 early hits and then pull out and then send in the higher health guys in to clean up those kills.
I saw in another match they U5 bought a bunch of decoys trying to do single 1 point of damage to Armada.
Especially when the decoys blow up too. If you're setting on it, it actually does some damage as well.
I just see a bunch of Nintendo bosses walking around right now.
This is when we start getting delirious. After 11 hours, 12 hours of casting, we're just like, we'll say whatever.
Man, I say whatever all the time. Even if it's 2 minutes in.
I think we've finished up our knife round. I believe we have no side switch. They haven't called for live. We'll start going using our big boy voices when they do give us a live signal.
Like you just said.
Oh, you could say it. Yeah, he said live.
All right, you're watching SIBO TV. This is Complexity's 10th anniversary tournament, the final round of the first day, round of 8. Dynamo facing Mousespaz in map 2 of hopefully 3. Mousespaz comes sprinting out of the gate. They've brought down 1 again. I still have no HUD, so tell me who's dying. That has to be McNutty and Hitman. Sobo? Changed his name to Bobo, I suppose.
Yeah, that's Sobo.
Sobo comes up over the top and will Batman down. He's got himself stuck at the elevator. 3 counter-terrorists trying to rotate through. They're going through mid, have found one. Slip goes down. This retake is a bit far away for them to make it in time if they want to engage and defuse at the same time with no kit. Sobo jumps up, tries to go for the burst headshot, cannot. FNS comes to help his teammate, has one in his ear hole. There's the kill. FNS goes down. 2 left for the counter-terrorists. That's Daps and Statutory, and 1. That's Cutler fighting by himself. He's brought down the bomb diffuser. He's brought it to a one-on-one clutch situation. Statutory has to sprint and bring him down to even have a chance. He has to reload. He's bunny hopping to save his own life. Nobody can hit each other.
Now that is a final boss battle right there for Nintendo.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez, the aim.
Telephone pole cover, dancing all around the place. We should have had some music lined up there for that fail of a 1 versus 1. But nonetheless, that being said, like you called it, they had no kits or anything, so they had to go for a rush and for a defuse, which is actually smart there for that last remaining member of Dynamo. Or sorry, Dynamo to actually, or no, for Mousespaz to hold it back at long, forcing Statutory to push all the way up at long here.
Exactly. So let's take a look at this round. The buy from Mousespaz should put him in. Put him as a clear favorite here. We see 2 members in the B tunnels. Number 9 man, that is FNS, and I missed his name. I think it was Sobo. They are just lurking in the B tunnels, looking for any type of push with their SMGs. Not going to come up with anything though. Lucky and Slip are now working towards long A. And Sobo is coming around as well. I think Sobo might be heading towards Q, maybe? Nope, I am incorrect. They're all just going to be favoring the long A push here. The flash goes out the double doors for Slip as he peeks out. Doesn't find anything. And you see the CTs are playing passively over on the A platform. And they're actually hiding behind all these boxes up there. So, well, they finally do give away their position. Slip gets the good entry right there. Hitman does get that kill, though. Unable to get the gun, though, as it fell short on the ramp. And that is a nice kill from Cutler as well. So 1 man on top of the platform, and SNK is rotating. And we have Statutory 8 coming up from CT spawn. Nice kill right there. And this is a good eco round so far. 3 members dead, and it's a 2v2. And look at that, SNK grabs himself a gun, so he could help out here. Switches to the pistol, though, for that long-range engagement. Sobo, only 5 health, and Cutler looking pretty decent here with 80. They finish it up, get the kill, and that they take the lead there. Well, they were already in the lead, but they get another round for themselves, 2-0. But that was a lot of damage done by Dynamo, forcing the rebuy of 3 members of Mousespaz.
That's right. Not only forcing the rebuy, I was going to look and see if they had a position where they could actually buy on the second round. You can see on the overlay, all of them having $2,400 for Team Dynamo. So, of course, it's going to be another save. No armors being purchased. Maybe 1 P250 being bought here. And Dabs actually has a 5.7, I think. No, a P2000, sorry. So they're going to try to push towards long. A lot of footsteps are being heard as well. Slip is waiting just around the corner. Dabs is trying to get this frag. Puts him down to 72. Spots in the 1 long range. That was Sobo, but he was caught with a nade in his hand. So he couldn't get that kill there onto Dabs. But at least they know that somebody played aggressively there. Bomb is going to get dropped intentionally, though, as they were expecting this push from Dynamo, courtesy of Mousespaz. But now they're going to try to get a clearing out at B. SDK spotted 2 guys actually inside the tunnels to fall back here. And I think at this point, these guys are going to try to go for a mid to B split, unless they could get some opening kills right now at long or on catwalk. And that being said, you can see from the minimap that 2 of them are lurking back towards CT spawn for a quick rotation here, and that's Hitman and McNutty making their way towards there. And there you go, that bomb gets picked up. They're actually going to go for a 5-man push inside B, having the first 2 guys trying to clear out the side first. And here comes the exchange of kills, as things are going to stay calm just for a bit. FNS finally gets the first kill. They're spamming through the doors. They're able to bring down Statutory Ape down to 51 HP, but they have 3 guys already outside the B tunnels. That Slip is looking for that lurker, which is Daps that's done it at inside Nuke before. Tried to do it again. Slip also taking out McNutty as the bomb is planted. Last 2 guys are Statutory 8 and Hitman. Slip still roaming. He's going to get this last kill maybe soon. Through that smoke, he's not able to capitalize that kill, so he comes out in the open and gets the best out of Statutory 8, getting 4 kills for that round for Mousespaz.
That is an impressive round. Mousespaz up by 3. We're finally on to the gun rounds. This will be a statement round, if any in this particular game, to stop this aggression that Mousespaz has put forward. Dynamo knows that they ripped one off of Mousespaz stop their epic comeback, and emotionally they want this one bad. It's good for them to set the tone here to make sure that they have the pace needed to keep their winning streak alive. And that starts with this gun round. 3 controlling mid, including one more joining them from B tunnels. That would be Lucky who joins them. Mid is smoked and flashed over. They will not push through. It seems like a bit of a decoy. They want to actually be working Cat. You can tell this tendency by the number 7 man who's waiting at long to push in with them to complement their attack. It's a slow look, no commitment yet. Holding at Cat for a catwalk push, no one will be there. The closest one to fighting them is McNutty, who's back at Goose with his op. There is only a minute left in this particular round. They will commit within the next couple of seconds. No casualties yet, barely any damage on the field. Couple of movement observations you should see here. They've pulled out the controller who is preventing a long push, thinking that maybe we won't go A. Instead, we'll push through mid and find out if anybody's willing to contest us. Hitman on the other side of the smoke will choose to make the aggressive play, sees FNS, sees also Lucky right before he dies. There's a 1-1 trade, not terribly favorable for the counter-terrorists now that they've given up the position to a lurk and cleared out the platform. Number 3, Daps waiting for a bomb plant, engages, pulls out his pistol at the wrong time, and Sobo is there waiting to clean him up. Bad luck for him. SNK, Statutory, and I believe Alex has gone Robo. We lose?
No, I think his mic was just making some extra white noise because it was triggered. But yeah, that's all right. SNK grabs a kill right there. Take it. Keep it going.
All right, SNK and Statutory will not be able to defuse. This looks like the standard. I'm going to save and look for an exit kill or stand as far away as possible as I can from Mousespaz. They'll take up another round and put up 4. They want this, and it starts with building up a lead, just like they did on Nuke in the second half. Not a lead, but a hefty number of rounds.
Absolutely, but this time it looks to be Mousespaz who's picking up that lead on the first half. 4-0 so far. We do know it is a T-sided map, with the split usually ending at 9-6 for max rounds for the terrorists. But yeah, we are going to be seeing a save round here from Dynamo. SNK and Statutory Ape both held onto their guns, so I'm interested to see where they're going to stick those two guys. It looks to be one gun in B, and then everybody else is going to be playing the A position. Statutory Ape is over at A. Daps, nice kill right there, and he can pick up that gun as there's no other terrorists there to cover him. So that's going to be 3 guns in possession of Dynamo now, and we're seeing all terrorists are over towards either mid or in the B tunnels. Hitman over at the doors. He's surely going to play just probably a call-out role. You know, I think Boba will be able to get the kill on him, and then he'll be able to give the information that they're... Oh, no! I'm completely wrong. He picks up an awesome kill right there and a gun for himself. So now McNutty is the only member of Dynamo who doesn't have a gun. SNK really couldn't hold too well, which is unfortunate. If he would have traded at least 1 for 1 right there, it would have been a good hold for himself. But yeah, the plant is down. 3 members are in the sight of the terrorist team, and 4 members of the CTs are going to be retaking. We see 2 retakes from the outer and 2 coming in from the tunnel. Slip gets a nice op shot there from the back of the platform. McNutty comes in from the window, and that retake just wasn't simultaneous enough, and I think that was pretty much the downfall for that round.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but I kind of like what they did there for the T side on that hold. They knew that they were on a, I think it was a 5-on-3, if not a 4-on-3. Dad's playing fearlessly with that save so far. That's 2 times that he rushes towards long. He manages to get a kill this time because he had a P250 instead of P2000. But like I said, that smoke that was lobbed towards the default spot where you plan at B, Lucky actually ran and hid in there because nobody's going to look through this smoke when they're going to try to run through those doors. And he was able to get 2 guys down and slip. That gives him the opportunity to op from the back of the platform into B to just hold it off. 5-0 is our score now in favor of Mousespaz over Team Dynamo, where we are actually following Slip, just spamming left and right through the smoke, trying to get a lucky shot here into the platform, but nobody's going to be there. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 situation inside B. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys are working towards middle. They're trying to go for some trades at middle because 2 guys are actually waiting there. It's going to be Statutory Ape and Hitman. First one was spotted. Flash being thrown, but really nobody's going to go through because there's actually a smoke through the double doors as well, so nobody's going to see each other there. So now they have 3 guys on catwalk. they're probably going to have to fight it off against McNutty. But meanwhile, Daps knows that one's just around the corner at long as well. So these guys are all split up so far on the CT side. And Slip could have had that opening frag onto SNK, missed that shot. Meanwhile, we're still looking for some battles here at long, and finally, Slip gets dispatched. Here comes that push from the last three guys at Catwalk. Lucky getting the opening kill onto Hitman, but McNutty's still alive with that AWP. He missed the first shot before. Can he get it done this time? No. Cutler picks him off. We still have Daps at long. 3-on-3 situation right now. Bomb has yet to be planted, but still a lot of time on the clock. Great trade happening as he gets the kill onto Cutler, who was the bomb carrier. So saving a little bit of time here for SNK and Statutory Ape to rotate, and also making it a slight 2 versus 1 situation when Cutler is going to have to plant. Sorry, not Cutler, as it was FNS, but there you go. That rotation from Catwalk and Long simultaneously gets held by FNS and Lucky, and that another round comes in for Mousespaz as they have a 6-0 score now.
This is surprising. Dynamo has yet to be able to put up a round here, and they probably will not going into this one. They will have to eco again. Oh no, they'll buy. They'll full on buy, exhaust all their funds. $50 left collectively on the CT side.
You lose 5 rounds in a row, you're able to get, I think it was $3,200 in bonus or $2,900 in bonus. So they're going for the gamble.
They will. Let's see if it pays. You see what I'm doing here, Clay? Let's see if it pays off for them. 2 at long. Daps and McNutty pushing the long double doors. Hitman waiting at the platform to guard A. It's a very passive hold here, and you have to think that Mousespaz has done a little bit of mental math, thinking that they should be somewhere near an eco round. Let's play back at the initial outset of this round to not face anybody suicide charging us. Slip will turn on this corner. Nobody will be up there. We know that number 5, Hitman, is sitting on the platform waiting to receive. We talk about this one in particular because the bomb happens to be trailing that entry fragger. FNS trailing Slip, hoping to find that shot. He'll drop that bomb for safekeeping as he retreats back to mid. Statutory Ape playing very tentatively here, trying to use his ears just to hear if somebody is nearby, to hear if somebody will go through the doors and come out spraying. Slip turns the corner. We know one's behind the crate. It's a matter of moments before the first kill. Sobo gets the first one. That's Dap down at long. They know the commitment is at A. Hitman lands a beautiful shot. Slip gets decapitated. He gets traded out. However, FNS does that work. One more at elevator. That's a CT coming up from CT spawn. Gets taken out. That's Statutory Ape, and SNK left by himself in spawn. Oh my god. Sobo dirty with the 3 tap. He brings down SNK. Mousespaz leading by a lot, even after that desperation buy.
Yeah, and if they need to, they could do it again, because like you said, they are on that losing bonus, so they are getting a hefty amount of money here for these rounds regardless. But it looks like they are going to commit to the full save this time. They want to have a full proper buy, and I don't blame them, because, you know, Mousespaz is doing it right. They're looking pretty unstoppable right now. But you know, we'll see. We'll see.
4-man stack on Cat.
Yes, it is a 4-man, almost 5-man stack. They boosted, but the entire terrorist team, Mousespaz, is heading towards A for the most part. They have one lurk hanging out in the CT spawn area. That's going to be Slip with the op, waiting for any pushes through double door, so he might encounter some problems from the stacked Cat. But for the most part, it looks like they're going to be committing to A. Maybe not. They got the smokes thrown, and we're seeing some rotates go out towards mid. But the CTs are staying in their spots, not doing it, giving anything up as of yet. Daps hanging out at the mid double doors, waiting for anyone coming through, try to get a quick, easy kill like he did in the previous rounds. And we have McNutty over on the CT spawn area. Number 4-man, Statutory Ape, is playing on the platform. And after the smokes deplete, they are committing towards this, so they see Statutory Ape is up top, and he is only wielding a pistol, so they know the save round is happening now. The smokes on the cross do go down. That kill is good. And here's another one onto Hitman. McNutty goes down as well. SNK and Daps, the last 2 left alive. And Daps is so far away from this fight. SNK, nice shot right there with the pistol. Could get a second one. Brought him super low, but couldn't finish that kill. And now he's going to get flashed and stopped with, have his momentum stopped here. Daps goes down at long to a nice op shot from Slip. SNK picks up another one, and these guys are just so low on health. He could pick up 2 right here, possibly 3. They're all at less than 5 health, but they can't get it, and that's going to be another round for Mousespaz, making it 8-0.
Man, 3 HP, 5 HP, 6 HP. It was close. It could have been a round for SNK if actually they all tried to peek one by one for Mousespaz, but it came in favor of Mousespaz winning that one. A decent save going on for the CT side. Now you have an opper for McNutty. You also have the opper for Slip, who's been doing it the whole time on the first half here with confidence playing on the T side. He's going to try to go for a pick out long, but nobody's going to pick out as of yet here for Team Dynamo. One thing I got to say, though, 8-0 is... It looks like a steamroll so far for Mousespaz, but if things could turn around starting right now for Team Dynamo, if they could get maybe 3 or 4 rounds, they might get the momentum back on the second half. But they still have 7 rounds to play left, so they still have plenty of rounds under their belt to try to bring this to a closer game. But Mousespaz have been playing this very flawlessly so far here on this Dust 2 map. So far, we're waiting for this up battle between McNutty and Slip, and McNutty spotted just a small head between the boxes of Long A into the pit, gets the first kill. They didn't know that Daps was winning by the truck as well. So there you go. Things might turn around right now as Statutory Ape gets a frag on to his opponent at mid. Sobo running through, getting the kill onto SNK. Now we got a 4-on-2 situation. Oh, they catch Sobo with a nade in hand, and he still gets the headshot onto Statutory Ape. 3-on-2 situation right now. They don't know actually that Lucky is just around the corner of their spawn as well. They actually don't know on T side that the B bomb side is actually open for business, and Sobo is actually going to try to make his way up on Catwalk. He's going to face off against McNutty, who gets the upshot headshot on top of that. A huge overkill, and the round turns around for Team Dynamo, getting only 2 casualties on that gun round.
Finally, on the scoreboard, Dynamo has posted their first. They will attempt to continue their streak. They're losing cash now out the window, having posted around here, so they are now sitting on some shaky ground. Now they have to continue their success. Mousespaz has plans other than that. They'll send 4 to bomb site B. Pull up your overhead, if you will, Clay. Bomb included will be heading into B tunnels. They'll post up here and not commit. They'll use those 3 people going to lower B to control mid with Sobo sitting at the top. Slip has an op. He'll be waiting, trying to pick once this smoke dissipates. It's going to be a slow play. It's also going to be a pinch to B. It's going to be a walk to B. No smoke at all to signal that they're here, and this may catch people off guard. Mousespaz is, I believe, going to throw a smoke and still give away the fact they're going to run over Statutory Ape, who is able to trade out at least 1. That's Cutler, who goes down, and FNS, who trades out 1 in the closet. That's SNK. Couldn't hold off the onslaught. 3 counter-terrorists remain. They're stuck in the door. They have a couple of teammates running up behind them with 1 on the scene. That is Hitman, who's waiting for his teammates to join him. They'll all come from the same firing window, which is extremely dangerous. They've actually since reconsidered that proposition and will send everybody into retreat, thinking that facing off against 4 while trying to retake on that bomb site is not in their best interest. Dynamo, who knows that they're not going to have money if they lose this round, smartly back away from this situation. Now, it's disappointing that they didn't try, yeah. It's also very smart that they understood we don't have a losing bonus, so we can't lose these guns.
Definitely agree with that statement. You know, they're going to keep these guns, and it should put them in a good position for this next round. And I think they should have enough money to either buy the guys who are low. And Daps actually gets a nice kill right there on the exit, so that's going to force a rebuy as well. And yeah, looking at the money, actually no, they aren't going to be able to buy their teammates. Well, Hitman could buy someone, which he does, and Statutory Ape should be able to buy a Famas for someone, but yeah, it looks like it happened. So they are working. They have 2 ops actually, Daps and McNutty both wielding the op. SNK the only one with a Famas, so he's the only one who is kind of outgunned here, but he's going to be playing the B position. And honestly, Mousespaz hasn't really been favoring B at all for the most part. They've been pretty much favoring A. Which is somewhat different from what we normally see lately in terms of Dust 2. As you know, we've talked about before, you see usually oh wow, was that 2 nades or 1? I don't know, but Slip took a ton of damage right there on the catwalk. I think it might have been 2. Good stack there by Dynamo. They take him down to 14 health, and that's going to give them a little bit of an advantage here. But like I was saying, you know, usually we see the mid stack, and then the smoke goes down in mid, and then we see either the split to B for the most part on Dust 2, or the mid stack and people working picks. So Mousespaz has been working picks, but they've just been doing it basically towards A through Cat and Long. Because Dynamo has actually been playing kind of a CT passive approach here on in terms of long A. They give it up and play it from the platform, and we see kills are coming down. Cutler, that backwards name always gets me, picking up 3 so far. He's being a beast right now. 3 good entries, and now that's going to make it a 2 versus 3 situation for Dynamo. SNK, Statutory Ape, they need to get this going, and they're both coming in from the cat area, so that's not too good. Nice nade right there to get FNS off his spot, but he's just going to jump back down onto the ramp, and he gets almost dinked, actually. Taken out. Cutler in the goose spot. One jumps down to the CT spawn ramp. SNK grabs a kill. There's another one from SNK. It's only up to Slip, but he's at super low health. This nade could be it. Barely dodges it. Oh, man, and that is going to be Statutory Ape. He can't finish it off. He's running out of time. Great delay job there by Slip, and he managed to survive, barely missing that nade. Good play by Mousespaz.
Yeah, that was so close. It all came down to that. Those guys that were setting up a crossfire inside the A side on D side couldn't actually hold it against the rotation of Dynamo. But again, that nade, like you said, put Slip down to 5 HP, and if actually Slip missed that op shot, it was going to be game over right there. I think the demise, the fall of Dynamo in that last round was Daps picking out Slip's op when they were on the safe before, forcing Dynamo to be on a double op setup, which I don't think they have what it takes to hold a double op setup. Not taking it away from the skill that they have, but I think they're even better working with 4 rifles and an opper, the opper staying as McNutty. But for this round, it seems as though it's going to be Statutory Ape that's going to keep that AWP, not leaving it for McNutty, who are on a safe so far with 2 P250s and 2 5.7s right now for SNK and Hitman. Meanwhile, it's going to be slow, but it looks like might have a mid to B split, or if not, a 4-man push and 1 guy roaming to watch and catch everybody across for the rotations. Meanwhile, let's see what's going to happen. It's going to be SNK towards the back of the side of B with his 5.7. Hitman, or should I say McNutty, is around the corner by the double stacked boxes. So if they try to walk out, he's going to be able to spot the first ones, but they're just going to run out instead. And this is good right now for Mousespaz so far. They get the opening kill, trying to go for the second one with success onto SNK. And like I said, Sobo, the one catching the people on the rotation, gets the first frag. He's going to get shot behind here by Daps, almost fails as Daps finally gets the kill there with a P250. But Cutler is already out through the mid double doors, preventing Daps, or attempting to prevent Daps picking up the AK-47, but it's going to be picked up by Lucky. Statutory being the last man standing, saving that AWP from the round before, is going to have to attempt to save his AWP again because he actually bought a kit and full armor for this round here. So he's going to, let's look at his money situation actually. He's at $2,300, so he desperately needs to save this round, but he's being pinned at long through both doors at long and also from long A corridor. And a touchdown need coming in from Slip. Getting around here for Mousespaz, making it now 11-1.
11-1 in this runaway train. Mousespaz has absolutely turned it on and does too. Maybe they're just a little bit mad as to what we were saying about them earlier, about them getting eked out by Dynamo, with me predicting against them, because they are on fire right now. They cannot be stopped. For the counter-terrorists, they'll be able to buy this round after that eco. They have weapons. They have another losing streak being built up, though that's not something that they want to be sharing. 1 up in the field, M4s for the rest, full nades for the most part, and a base look, actually a lean toward B. Correction, a full lean toward B and a B push. Slip is going to find one, fire a shot. SNK will go down. He doesn't know that there's a second one there. Statutory Ape will clean him up as he retreats. Not disciplined enough to stay on that corner and make sure nobody else pushed him. Statutory Ape also coming through here. Nice. Will be spammed down by Lucky. Lucky has done the head count thinking that B is clear, but this rotate over will have Daps inside the site waiting for him. Daps couldn't clean up the kill. Lucky will have 3 to his name already this round. Sobo on the other side of the smoke in CT spawn has done a full flank as Hitman in his sights. One taps in, has McNutty in his face.
Easy.
Absolutely stealing on the other side of the map. Dynamo had no preparation for somebody who had flanked all the way behind them. Mousespaz. Mousespaz too strong right now, Clay.
They certainly are. That lurk by Soba was just so vicious right there, and that's going to put the counter-terrorists on a save round. So this round most likely going to go to Mousespaz because, I mean, Dynamo's having a hard time defending these sites with guns. So, I mean, it's going to be even harder with just pistols, obviously. 1 man only holding B by himself, it looks like. Actually, no, the number 4-man Statutory Ape was just a little late to the site. And we see the 3-man stack over at Long A. And, you know, I said before that they've been playing long A pretty passively. Slip gets a nice op shot through the double doors. They decide to get a little aggressive here, on this pistol round, which isn't working out for them as they get 2 kills taken from them. Lucky and Slip both super low on health, though, from those exchanges, and that's going to leave McNutty, Statutory Ape, and Hitman as the last 3 members alive for Dynamo. Hitman alive on the platform. He's going to get a look at Cutler right here. Gets a shot. Nice shot. 2 good shots on him, actually, for the headshot, getting that kill. But, you know, it's not going to do anything more than force some rebuys, which obviously is good, but nothing game-changing here. McNutty, the last one alive, and it's a 3-1 situation, and FNS just finishes them off from the platform to the pit. So good shots there by Mousespaz, and they are just keeping this lead so well. I don't know. I'm surprised at how much of a lead they have here.
Yeah, at the same time, you see the confidence coming in from Mousespaz as well. You saw it in the point of view that FNS was going to plant, and he's going to say, screw it, I'm going to get the kill into pit instead. And look at that. Everybody's so mad here for Team Dynamo. 3 auto snipers, 1 AWP. You can see the frustration right there, right now here for this team. And that being said, they actually have one auto sniper, 2 auto snipers, and an M4 pushing up towards long. They really wanted to try to hold that at the beginning. But, you know, this is just a frustration game right now in this last round for this team of Momentez, or now Team Dynamo. But check that out. Statutory spots the first one on an Xbox. 2 shots before he takes down Cutler. But these guys still have no idea that they have a 4 auto sniper or 3 auto snipers set up. Statutory Ape going for it. Oh my god, 4 kills with the auto sniper. 3 right there lined up at the double doors and also at the Xbox. And finally, McNutty gets the last kill onto Slip. And that's a good way, I guess, to end that last round.
Dynamo finally found the winning formula by auto snipers.
Yeah. Let's see if they do that on T side, right?
So, is there a game plan that involves you winning just a straight 14 rounds for Dynamo?
Not on us two.
Yeah, you don't really plan that one out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. If I'm gonna have to go with predictions, there's no way that Dynamo's coming back in this one on Dust 2.
We can get to that in a little bit, right after I do the part where Cotton says things about what you're watching and that sort of thing. Ready?
Yeah.
It's CMO TV. It's the CompLexity 10th Anniversary Tournament. This is the final match of the evening. It's Dynamo versus Mousespaz, Map 2, and Mousespaz wants to send it to Map 3. This is the beginning of the pistol round. Here we go. A jump reveals, I believe they just saw Cutler jump over the top of that window, so they know he's already there. They're going to try to kill him before he can re-enter the site. Everybody alive for the most part. It's going to be a 5-on-5 melee for everybody once they decide to try to retake. Now, keep in mind, if you look at the minimap, Statutory Ape is outside of bomb site B tunnels. He can fire from the back. He gets traded out. Slip has 2 on the round already. It's blood everywhere. SNK has 2. Dabs gets 1 left in the counter terrorist. That's Slip in the doorway. He gets gunned down. It's 13-3. Dynamo has won a critical round, and they don't have many opportunities to breathe or make a mistake, so they're going to need to win as many as possible. This is the way to start, Clay.
Yeah, I was gonna say just trolling comeback. Yeah, I don't know, but it's certainly the right foot forward. They want to get that pistol around. They wanted to get that. Well, had to get that pistol around if they wanted to even have the idea, the slightest thought of a comeback going on here. And they look to be rushing B once again. SNK coming in with the AK. FNS cleaning 1 up. That's 1 kill for them. Then there go the 2 defenders in the site. So, you know, 1 for 2 trade, not too good. Well, decent, I guess, for pistol round, but still not going to be that effective. And SNK able to get another one right here. That's Slip going down, and Lucky, the last one alive. He's surely going to fall because he only has 17 health and a candy apple 5-7 right there. And if you see in the X-ray... Oh, he picks up a kill on the Hitman, but gets taken down by Daps, and that's going to finish that round. Dynamo taking it here again on the... That's 2 for him so far, but they still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I forgot who he was that was trying to peek towards that window. But somebody from Dynamo looked at our window, saw Lucky inside the spawn, saw that he was low health as well. He's like, okay, guys, he's in CT spawn. Those guys pushed out and decide to still continuously look towards the CT spawn, not knowing that Lucky already made it out and held the wall there on the side and got that easy shot with the 5-7. Okay save going on right now for Mousespaz, but it should be technically another easy round coming in for Statutory 8 and company right now of Team Dynamo as they drop 1, 2, make that 4. Lucky's going to be the last man standing inside CT spawn again. I don't think at this point he's going to be able to get an exit kill. They know it's inside CT spawn, and an easy shot there coming in from McNutty to get that kill onto Lucky. Now we're going to see the first gun round of the second half. We'll see if the momentum comes back, because at this point, it's looking good for Mousespaz because they're at a situation where Daps and Statutory Ape still had Galils. And there you go, smart play. Statutory Ape's going to say, screw that. I'm going to drop my Galil and buy an AK-47. But Daps is going to keep his Galil. If that was the case and we still had M4s going on fully for the counter-terrorist team, things could have turned around. But we actually do have a FAMAS coming in from Sobo, though.
Yeah, to scratch your chin a little bit here. Everybody had a great spawn. Does this mean it's going to be a hard B rush a la pub style? It is. It's a hard B rush. Even through the smoke, it will have some sort of response here from Cutler, who's able to deliver one and FNS to support him, who was actually inside the doorway. Cutler actually escaped. It's FNS who went down. Cutler now in the window will not deliver another kill here. The terrorists, I should say, will be able to get a bomb plant in. Retaking from the bomb site, very difficult, but if they out and very smart smoke there by Hitman to delay the person coming out of the tunnels here. Sobo will step through, has a flash terrorist here. It looked beautiful, like a movie. Like seriously, like SWAT just breached and cleared and everybody died. They even had the stereotypical terrorist with the eyes covered and like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. That was great.
That was a perfect flash. Perfect flash. What more can you say?
Yeah, it looked like it came straight out of like what's that? Active Valor, the one with the SEAL team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. So Terra's still looking good in terms of cash. Well, I mean, if they lose this round, it's not going to be looking good. But they can buy. We see McNutty picking up the op, which is pretty standard for him. And let's see. I'm going to go to his perspective, see if he can get a pick through the double doors. And he doesn't even take a shot. So he missed him completely right there, and he's still looking, waiting for CTs to cross, but that's not going to happen. And we see Dynamo is going to be putting some heavy presence into long A. Seeing a passive look here from the counter terrorists, which is what this is pretty much the same look we saw from Dynamo actually in the last half. And looks like Sobo is actually getting aggressive and pushing up, and he sees, hey, there's 3 terrorists over here. McNutty's in the pit with the op. I'm going to go in and back up towards CT spawn and just let him come my way. And that doesn't look to be the case. The terrorists are actually rotating out, seeing Daps over in mid, exchanging some fire with Lucky, not getting a kill, but doing a little bit of damage, actually taking more damage than Lucky did in that exchange. And it looks like they're going to be probably favoring Cat here, if I had to guess.
Yeah, if they still have McNutty posted inside the pit, they're trying to go for this Cat takeover and plant for long.
Yep, and they throw down the smoke into CT spawn probably for a fake. They guard getting up Cat. Exchange 1-for-1. Sobo is actually on this box trying to do some jump spraying and also throwing nades to get the delay going. McNutty is still in the long with Pit, so I mean if these guys try to get onto the platform without a boost, they're going to be in trouble, and they know that, so they're just sticking onto that ramp going towards CT spawn. SNK getting a kill. McNutty trying to get his own, but yeah, I mean great hold by Mousespaz right there.
SNK jumps in the air being like, oh god, he sees me!
Well, Cutler is here at the double doors, ready for SNK to try to come rotate to B, and I mean, I can't imagine this going well. Even if he gets in the site and starts planting, he's going to hear that noise and just go in for the kill immediately. McNutty is trailing behind. He needs to get there quicker as the CTs are rotating as well. Here's Sobo just bursting into the site, no fear, and he sees McNutty in the tunnel, but McNutty gets the kill.
Shot.
FNS did get the last guy, sorry, one of the terrorists, but that is McNutty going down right there. And, yep, there's Mousespaz taking it to 15, I believe.
Yeah, he's back to hold it.
First time he got it.
Got it.
For Mousespaz right now, the demise for Dynamo that last round, they could have had that catwalk takeover as soon as they got that trade, but they waited too long, and actually 3 guys rotated from outside B to the elevator of CT spawn. So they actually had 3 guys watching across our catwalk, and they all just dropped one by one. So that's why I think they should have went more aggressively for Dynamo as they overtook that site, because if anything, anybody had to rotate back from the elevator ramp onto long A, well, McNutty was there to op with that AWP. But at this point, they're going to push up towards long, AK-47s, P250s, buying whatever you can, spamming through the smoke right now as well, counter nades, counter flashes as well. But it's still a 1-minute advantage going on for Dynamo. Make that still a 1-minute advantage as they take down the Opera at Goose. Now Hitman running across, gets the kill into Slip at Elevator. Cutler's still alive though. As his smoke's about to clear, he's gonna get killed by Das at the car. Indeed he is. FNS is gonna be the last man standing, and he's actually gonna try to go for it. Maybe, hopefully, he's able to get 1 or 2 kills before the bomb gets planted. But with that being said, bomb has been planted, and he's still gonna try to go for it. Statutory gets that kill, and they live another round.
Mousespaz is close, though, and it's not going to be that way every round for Dynamo, where they can use aggression and overwhelm people with a smoke and some simple headshots here. They've been playing too well. It is, however, an eco round, so we think that the comeback, hashtag the comeback, is still possible. Cutler is sporting a Nova, and we're going to go to him, Clay, right? Because he has to have a walnut, right?
What?
You have to have a walnut. Nova.
I'm on him. He needs to pull it out.
Oh my
nope.
god, how can you win if you don't have the Nova? He'll step out, take the first shot, and he didn't kill him because it wasn't a Nova. Daps recoils. He is not particularly phased at 60 health, having engaged the shotgun at long range. Sobo steps through, engages SNK, gets the better of the man with an AK, which is a bit of a disappointment for him. Slip, however, loses his engagement with Statutory Ape. FNS will try to clean up, cannot do that. There's 2 left. That's Sobo and Lucky, 1 with an AK. Sobo goes down, Lucky with the USB in CT spawn, pretty much trapped. Here's the touchdown nade. Send it home, Jerome. 15-7. Mousespaz still hanging on, still waiting to get there. They're just waiting.
So, Jerome, you mean Jerome Iginla, right? From the Calgary Flames? We're not talking football here, right?
No, yeah, exactly. I made a football reference because of the touchdown nade, then I switched sports, actually.
Yeah, because hockey's better. Being Canadian.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue with you, just go.
Cutler going with another another Nova right there, and he's the only one on his team with a gun. So, you know, they actually had the money to buy, I think, but they're going for the save. They want the full buy. Probably just close this game out with a better chance. But, I mean, they're doing phenomenal on this eco round, picking up 2 kills. Daps grabs 1, but that could have been 2 guns forfeited to the counter-terrorist. Only Sobo gets the AK, though. And, I mean, there you have the man advantage. They're up by 1 right here. And they are holding onto A very passively. Terrorists still deciding what they want to do here. It looks like they're going to probably work around back towards middle. I think they know that A is probably closed off here, especially since Sobo got himself a gun. And I don't know if they saw that Cutler had a Nova. I mean, I don't think that makes too big of a deal here, but he could be playing up past close on Cat, which actually he's not. It's Sobo playing up close on Cat, and Sobo might come up with some kills here. He's getting ready to push, could pick up SNK. SNK's he's worried about it, though. He's looking back and forth, back and forth. There goes the smoke down to CT spawn. FNS, nice shot there with his pistol. He picks up kill, could pick up a second one right there. He does. Oh my goodness, what an eco round. Oh, man. The distraction by Soba right there from Cat to get those last two guys looking so FNS could come get a kill. That was so good right there.
I like that. I thought that, well, like you said, they were in a position to buy, like you said, Klops, but I think the reason why is because FNS only had $2,500. They're saying, guys, we're in a situation where we could buy again next round. We only need to win 1 round. So if they have AK-47s now and we lose a round, they have AK-47s a round after anyways, but we're going to have full guns and we have a better advantage to win. But it seems as though pistols were just as good enough for them for that last round to be able to get some type of eco win, with Cutler also buying another Nova for the round before. That being said, though,